Hi, do you want to exercise to live a longer and healthier life? Yes? Well, then if you love to exercise, I have some bad news. But if you hate exercise, then I have some great news. We all assume that exercise is good for us, and this is true. However, we tend to take this a bit further and assume that the more exercise we do, the better for us. Unfortunately, the health and fitness industry propagates this give your 101% every damn day ideology. In addition to being mathematically wrong, it is also not the best approach if your goal is longevity. For example, it's okay to run 100 kilometers every week or deadlift every day if your goal is to run a marathon or win a powerlifting meet. But if your goal is to be healthy and live longer, this is probably not the best approach. So good old exercise is actually a stressor on the body. But Ishan, I thought stress is bad and exercise is good. Yes, this is true, but exercise is good because it's a controlled form of acute stress. Controlled acute stress temporarily shocks the body, which forces it to adapt so that the next time it faces a similar stressor, it's better prepared. Our body is a machine of adaptation, and as such, it must be compelled to adapt. Exercise is one of the most effective mechanisms that stimulates this adaptability. However, when it crosses a certain threshold, it becomes excessive. For longevity, what we want is the sweet spot of exercise, where your body is being stressed just enough to adapt, but it's not creating a net state of damage. To understand this, take the example of a car. Would you rather buy a 5-year-old car that's been driven 0 kilometers, 20,000 kilometers, or 200,000 kilometers? The one that's been driven 20,000 kilometers, right? The first one has been driven too little, and the second one has been driven far too much. The one that has been driven too much will have all the issues associated with overuse, whereas the one that hasn't been driven enough will have underuse issues, things like clogged pipes, rusting, etc. Similarly, using your body just the right amount, where all the parts stay well oiled and functioning, is optimal for longevity. An added benefit of the human body over cars is that we have self-repair mechanisms. These mechanisms also need to be stimulated so that they are active, but when they are activated sufficiently, they can help you repair the damage that you may have caused to your body over the years, either from overuse or underuse. So just like the car, you want to use your body just enough. Nothing more, nothing less. The minimum effective dose of exercise, the Goldilocks zone. So this zone of exercise will be different for everyone depending on what their current state is. For example, if I am extremely skinny and weak, then I might need to focus a little bit harder on resistance training so I can build up that muscle and that bone density. On the other hand, if I am excessively overweight, then I need to focus on coming down to a healthy body weight. So this Goldilocks zone of exercise will constantly keep shifting as the state of your body and mind keeps shifting. However, the principle remains the same. What is the optimal efficient amount of exercise for me to improve certain health parameters without compromising on the others?